Alright, once again everybody, welcome right here to Azon Constantine Facebook page right here. It is powered to you by Quan Solution. And for those who just joining me right here, once again, welcome guys right here to this show. And today's topic right here is very interesting right here. I'm gonna share with all of you right here from what I've learned 3 weeks ago back in Singapore with my mentor Tony Robbins, and how actually he run 54 companies and he make about $6.6 billion in revenue by using the pyramid of mastery. And we're going to talk also about today the 7 areas of constant growth for an extraordinary life. Now before we go through this program right here, I'm just going to check with all of you right here. For those who just joining me right here, I just want to check with all of you whether you can listen to me live right now. So I just want to check on the Facebook comment right here. For those who can see me right now, just go ahead there and type on the chat box if you can see me here, and you can listen to me right now loud and clear. Okay, let me have a look right here. How many of you right now watching me? Okay, so just go ahead there and type on the chat box. Let me have a look. What do you have right now? And I'm just going to check the sound right here on the other side just for a while. Let me have a look whether you guys can hear me. Yep, sounds clear. Okay, let me have a look. For those who just joined, just go ahead and type on the chat box, where are you listening to me now live? Okay, we have a John Sang right here just joined. Yes, Zida say very clear. Okay, who else right here just joined us live right here? Okay, I'm so excited right here, guys. I want to share with you what exactly I've learned right here throughout the program together with my my colleague and I right here. We went to Singapore actually to get to know what actually this program is all about, and how actually we can transform not only our life right here but our company. But at the same time right here, I want to share this to you right now, especially for those who want to go and take your your career to the next level. Okay, so now just want to share with you a little bit now. I hope that you guys can see right now. This is more clear, right? Okay, let me see here. Who else right here? Yes, for those who just joined here, just click like and click share, and I'm gonna share with you all more today. Okay, now just want to share with you why Tony Robbins, this book right here. Why I love Tony Robbins so much, because back in the year of 2010, this book gave me a lot of idea and insight. Okay, give me a lot of idea actually how I overcome challenge, how I'm going to plan my emotion, how I prepare my better plan for my business, my career. So this book is my first introduction to Tony Robbins, and this book is called Unlimited Power. You can get this book in any way of the bookstore right here. So I still remember I put the date right here. I bought this on the 25th of May in year 2010, which is 9 years ago. And this book right here is literally blown my mind away, because inside here there's a lot of wonderful nuggets right here, and it shows you actually that regardless whatever challenge that you face right now, you actually can transform it, you can change it, you can turn into different perspectives. So one of the book right here that I believe if you want to go to the next level right here, Unlimited Power is one of the book that you must have. And later on I was introduced also by this book by Tony Robbins as well, The Awakened Giant Within. This is something that each of us right here already have inside of us right here, the monster inside of us right here, the eager want to go to the next level right here. So this book for me is wonderful. Right after I read this book right here, Unlimited Power, and you continue read this Awakened Giant Within, is going to be superb, amazingly great. And also for those who want to go to the next level already, I really recommend you also to get yourself a copy right here of Tony Robbins' latest book right here, Unshakable, Your Guide to Financial Freedom. Okay, so this is one of the book right here. But before I purchased this book, I purchased this book right here first. When the first they released this copy right here in Malaysia, I quickly get it at the airport during that time. So Tony Robbins Money Master the Game Seven Simple Steps to Financial Freedom. So this book right here, where Tony Robbins interview all the multi-billionaire, and right here in this book as well, you're going to tell you that why the title is unshakable here means that regardless whatever happened to the market or the recession, you are going to stay unshakable. So that's why I'm telling you all right here why I'm such a big fan of Tony Robbins, because it has a lot of major impact to my life. I'm not promoting Tony Robbins program right here, but this book for me personally right here is actually changed my life. That if you want to get yourself a copy as well, you can go to Popular or MPH or any bookstores that you can get, or you can go to Amazon as well. Now tonight's topic right here, I'm gonna share with all of you right here, and for those who just joined me right here, Tony Robbins is the world #1 coach right here. Been coached, been trained millions of people, including celebrities, including the presidents, and he's also coaching a multi-billionaire. And he himself, for me personally, is also a multi-billionaire coach. So I want to learn from those who are already successful, because in my life right here, personally, I need a mentor that really can guide me. In my life, I already achieved certain things in my life, in my business, in my career, but I want to go to take it, to the next level that I want. Okay, so right here, let's have a look who just joined us right here. We have a Gina Chua, we have Peter Chow, we have a Doris Fong right here. So once again, everybody, welcome right here to Azon Constantine show right here, the Facebook program. And I am very, very sure that you want to know exactly on how you actually can turn yourself right here and make into another new level of yourself. So today I want to share with you about Tony Robbins, okay, how actually he run 54 companies with a 6.6 billion in revenue. Now I'm just going to share with you now, those who can see my PowerPoint slide right here, I'm just going to share with you guys quickly. Okay, so if you guys can see my screen right here, just go ahead there and type there on the screen. Yes, you can see my slide. Okay, so just go ahead. Okay, tell me if you can see my screen. Guys, can you see my screen right here, my PowerPoint? Just want to check with all of you first. Okay, now let's have a look right here. Can you see my PowerPoint slide right here, my friend? Okay, let me have a look. If you guys can see, then just tell me if you can see. All right, let me have a look. Okay, let me have a look, guys. If you guys can see my PowerPoint. If you cannot see this, go ahead and type on the chat box. Okay, I'm just trying to adjust it a little bit here. Let me have a look. Can you guys see anything? Oh, I'm not sure whether you guys can see anything here. No picture. Okay, and that's the case right here. I'm going to change first into this one. Let me have a look. Okay, for those who just joining me right here, once again, welcome right here to Azon Constantine Facebook live show right here. And those who just joined me, just click like and share right here this program so that we all can learn together. Okay, now let me share again right here on my screen. If you guys can see my PowerPoint right here, let me have a look. Terrence Timothy say no. John Sang say no picture. Okay, so tell me again if you guys can see. I put one nice picture right here. If you guys can see already, just type yes on the chat box there. Okay, how about this time, guys? Can you see? Can you see already? Okay, if you guys can see, just let me know. Okay, just let me know if you guys can see already. How about this time? John Sang say yes. Peter Chow say yes. Nignat say yes. Okay, thank you so much right here for your feedback. Okay, now I'm so excited right here to share what exactly happened to me. My colleague and I, we went to Singapore and get a chance to meet. This is one of the mentors that I really dear want to meet him personally, and I get a chance to meet him back in Singapore. Now, for those who are just joining me in my program right here, maybe some of you may have no idea who I am and why actually you're watching this show right here, but let me share with you a little bit about my background right here. For your information, that I am an entrepreneur, speaker, investor and also a trader. Now, for those who in the financial market, some of you may know me, some of you may not know me, but just to let you know that I'm one of the speakers right here for Bursa Malaysia. I was featured in Focus Malaysia. Also, one of the speaker right here, guest speaker for one of the largest Asian trading expo, which is Fine Expo, and also I was featured in the Bursa Marketplace and also Borneo Post and Equities Tracker. Now, those who in financial market, those who trading or investing in a stock market, some of you may know me. And now today, for those who just know me, that at least you know a little bit about my background. Now, I just want to share with you the journey that I have back in Singapore. The program that carried out by Tony Robbins, the Unleash the Power Within, back in Singapore. So total together is about 9,000 participants all over the world, and all these participants right here is already top achiever. Most of them, about 60 to 70% of them, is all a top achiever back in their countries, and we all gathered together right here, and all together we have a 33 countries all together there, and the crowd was so amazing. You know, the energy was electrifying, and 33 countries, you know, with a translator, you know, Tony Robbins was speaking in front, and the energy right there is so amazing. So I went there together with my colleague. We went there. We want to know exactly how, you know, Tony Robbins able to change, you know, somebody's life. And I've read Tony Robbins books. I've read it already, and you know that I want to go into the next level. But I have an expectation right here. I gotta be honest with all of you. I have an expectation that, because in my mind at the time, I'm thinking about how Tony Robbins ran 54 companies, how actually he made 6.6 billion. So with that kind of mindset, I want to go there, and with my expectation that I'm thinking about Tony Robbins will give me a marketing strategy. Probably Tony Robbins will give me a business strategy or mind map about how I can run my business. Or probably Tony Robbins can teach me actually how to have a better leadership, better teamwork, better design, better product. So I've been thinking about, with the first thing in my mind, that it's all about the business first. You see, this is what happened to me. My expectation is always about money first, business first, because this is what, you know, we do as an entrepreneur. And when as a business person, we know we always want to take care of the business, because once we take care of the business, we always think that it will take care of the rest, like your family, your, you know, expenditures, your company. So we always start with, you know, the mindset with the business. And when I went there, I got totally shocked, because it's not exactly what I think. It's not. Later on, I will share with all of you that I was totally shocked, and this is the area. This is the area that I admit that I am totally wrong. I totally started in the wrong idea and the wrong perspective. Okay, now I also want to share with all of you that back in Singapore, one of the activities that really is actually mind-blowing for me is actually this area right here, the firewall. Okay, and just to let you all know that this is a hot burning charcoal. It's a very hot burning charcoal, and they heat up this into very high degree. And yes, definitely you can burn your skin right here. And what happened right here, Tony Robbins is actually teaching about how actually you can master your mind by putting positive belief, you know, and you can actually by changing your mind right here, you actually can change the way how your body react. And when you go to this hot burning coal right here, you can get through it. But of course, there's some of the participants, they get burned. But they have no idea actually what they get burned is actually just slightly less, a little bit. Okay, not that really hot burn. But they have no idea about this charcoal right here, how hot it is at the first place right here. So if you guys can see right here, this is the preparation of the charcoal. If we get a chance to go and see the preparation like this, and many of them, you know, they get affected by this. But what happened right there is actually Tony Robbins use this charcoal right here, the hot burning charcoal, as a metaphor about your fear in your life. So we have a lot of things that we fear. Number one is fear of death. Okay, many of us, when we wake up, you know, some of them, you know, towards, you know, at a senior age, you fear of death. The second thing is a fear of success. Sometimes you want to be successful, but you fear whether you can handle it. Next thing is a fear of being poor. You're afraid about what's the feeling of being poor. Next thing is about fear of not being enough. Okay, so this metaphor right here, what Tony Robbins did is actually you have to put all your fear right here and you have to walk through and overcome it. So what I did during at the time is, we were at the stage at the time, and we walked down to the field there and everybody chanting, yes, 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 and we move forward there. And right in front of me at the time is actually really, really, really hot, burning coal, It's really, really hot, I gotta tell you guys, and I can feel the heat. And my mindset at the time, I'm telling to myself that this is all the fear that I have in my life. Fear of success, fear of, not thinking of myself, not enough. I'm not smart, I'm not this, I'm not that. So I throw everything on that area and I just move thinking forward that I can overcome this, I can go through this. So when I walk through this, the fire walk right here is totally give me a new perspective in life, and suddenly the way how I see life is no longer the same. Suddenly I feel like, whoa, I no longer have any fear. Like I want to take something go beyond. It's actually what the problem that we have is actually basically just a temporary right here. So this is the wall of fire that blew my mind away. Now I want to go directly into what actually he teach. I want to know, beside overcome this fear, I want to know exactly how Tony Robbins take the company from a small little company and make it into a billion-dollar empire. I want to know how he do that. I want to know what he did. I want to know the real exact strategy. Like I told you guys, I'm running business as well. I'm thinking the first time that when I went there, I'm thinking about Tony Robbins definitely gonna give me a lot more strategy. But eventually I'm wrong, and actually he teach us into a better way to look at life. So how Tony Robbins runs billion-dollar empire. So this is the step right here, the pyramid of mastery. So 7 areas of constant growth for an extraordinary life. Now if you want to take your life from the ordinary level right here and you want to take it into the next level of your life, this is the pyramid that you must master. Okay, it's not easy, but you need to master. Now for those who just are joining me right here, once again, welcome right here. Welcome to Azon Constantine Facebook live program right here, and it's powered to you by Quant Solution. Thank you so much everyone right here. For those who just joining me here, I just want to say hi, and for those who just joining me, just give me love right there and just give me some button like or love. Okay, just pour it out right there so I can see. And I just see right here, my brother is just joining me as well. My brother Aaron, how are you? We have a brother Iskandar as well, Alice, and we have a Sherry just joining in as well. So welcome everybody right here. So now, if you have a pen and paper right now, okay, if you have a book right now, so just go ahead there, because I'm going to share with you this and you have to jot this down. This probably or might be going to change your life forever. Okay, now for those who want to take your life into the next level, so this is the step that you need to do. So what Tony Robbins did, okay, in order for him to actually take his business, his relationship, and whatever area in his life, so he must master this basic first. Now I want to share with you, when we talk about the pyramid, okay, we talk about the Egypt pyramid or whatever pyramid, so you have to understand that when it's before it gets structured right there, the most important part is actually the base, the bottom base. Now we want to know, actually, if we want to have an extraordinary life, we want to know the first step right here, that what exactly that we need to take care first. So when I went there and Tony Robbins shared, the first step is, before you get all the money, before you get all the love, the relationship, wonderful success, the first step right here that you need to take good care is actually your physical body. Okay, kesehatan tubuh badan. Okay, so I mix a little bit with Bahasa Malaysia right here so everybody can understand. So physical body right here Again, I told you guys, the first step I thought that he's gonna share with us about the multi-billion-dollar business strategy. No. The first step right here, Tony Robbins share, is actually take good care of your physical body. Now, a lot of us right here, that we are too busy of running our business. We are too busy actually taking care of other stuff, and we forgot to actually do for 1 or 2 hours daily exercise, which is very important. So I want to know actually why is the reason that we need to take good care of our body. So is it combination of exercise, good nutrition, and meditation? And but we want to know exactly the reason why you must take good care of your body. Now, first of all, when you take good care of your body, when you take care of your body, it gives you a higher state of energy. Now, when we're talking about physical body, Tony Robbins mentioned about the energy. Now, you will find out, right, those who exercise more, those who work out more, those who go to the gym more, they tend to having a high energy. Okay, high energy, because you see, when you move your body, you're actually creating emotion right there. So that's why when you see people go to concert, if you go to concert and suddenly the music start to pump up and you start to jump, you start to feel like your body and your emotions start to change. Now, physical body right here, when like for me, what happened to me a few months ago, I just want to share with all of you that I'm weighing my body weight is around 92 kilogram. Okay, 92 kilogram. So I have a very bad snore when I sleep. I snore very badly, and when I snore, okay, of course my wife cannot sleep, and she's been asking me, you have to reduce your weight, and another problem that I face as well is I get a sleep apnea. Sleep apnea means something like, I feel like, I get choked when I want to breathe, I get choked, and sometimes when my body weight around 92 kg, I gotta tell you that I feel like, like powerless, less energy, I just feel like so sleepy. So that's what happened to me. And within this couple of months right here, I start to work out, I go to the gym. I tell you guys, it's not easy to hit back to the gym, So when I go back to the gym and I put, the button, and I just click the button 3 kilometers, and I start to run. And then when I start the jogging, I start to feel like, I'm grasping up the air. I got to move again. I said that, okay, I'm not doing this for myself alone. I gotta do this for my wife and for my baby. Just recently, I got a wonderful son, little baby. I'm so happy with that. But my son cannot sleep when I'm snoring. Guys like me, we snore because we got this fat layer right here underneath. So I was weighing about 92 kilograms during the time. So I start to change my diet. I start to work out. I got a jog, I start to cut, the carbs, Of course, guys, I love to eat food. It's McDonald's. Trust me, when I saw the advertisement, I just feel like I want to eat the whole entire McDonald's. So I start to cut all this, like Coca-Cola, Pepsi. I have to cut all this. I need to stay in discipline. So within just couple of months, I managed to reduce it from 92 kilogram, and right now I'm in the weighing scale about 83 kilograms. So it's almost 10 kilogram I reduced, And I tell you one thing that I found out is my energy is really changed. Okay, that's number one. And then number two, I don't feel like weak anymore. I don't feel like sleepy anymore. I feel so energetic. I'm so excited, about things in life, and I can think way better because, when I get energy, I get better oxygen coming through my body. Okay, and I can think better. I can plan much better. So that is the reason actually why we need to, to go and exercise and having a good diet. So the next things right here. Oh, we have a Sir Ryan. Yes, Ryan, how are you? Okay, once again, welcome right here to the show. Nice to see you again right here. So I'm talking about the first step right here is taking good care of your body. Not only just having a good exercise right here, okay, and also you need to eat a good food. I consume a lot of vegetables because I read the book, we need to eat a lot of vegetables. It's true, it gives us a lot of energy, okay. I tell you guys, I like sweet stuff. I like chocolate too, but I have to say no for the time being. I have to cut it, I have to reduce it. Okay, and what I discovered right here is after attending Tony Robbins program 3 to 4 weeks ago, is when I start to meditate. Okay, this is something that never happened to me. I start to meditate. I don't usually do meditate. Normally, I see people meditate. It's like, well, what they're doing, just sitting down there and I don't think that is my style. Seriously, that is not my style. But I say, okay, why not I start to learn how to meditate? So I start to turn on and start to, in Tony Robbins program, we start to do a priming, we do priming. So I want to know whether this is really going to work. So I start to do priming and start to meditate. And I gotta tell you guys, I am so sorry to all my friends that are saying that the meditation doesn't work. I want to give my huge apology to you all. And I want to tell you guys today that meditation is actually very powerful. I have no idea actually when I listen to very calm music, I listen to some mantra from India, I got myself into a very calm state. And what happened to my brain is actually I start to rewire my brain and start to restructure back. Actually, I start to see things very clear. So that's why I understand right now why Tony Robbins, the first step that he did every day is actually he must take good care of his body. Now, Tony Robbins I think is about almost 60 years old, and you can see him continue jump on the stage with that high energy, you see. So is actually number one is we need to take good care of our physical body. And Tony Robbins mentioned about how actually he met some of the multi-millionaire and multi-billionaire when during a certain age they already have all the money, but they don't have the physical health. Means they're really got big size, and then they simply eat a lot of junk food. And what happened to them if they face a lot of problems like heart attack, strokes, and they have all the money, but at the end of the day, the money return back to cover the fee of the hospital bill and whatnot. So it's not that really exciting when you have all the money, but your body is not in the good shape. You want to enjoy the profit, or you want to enjoy your life with your body in a good shape. So I want to tell you all that since I joined Tony Robbins program, I already start to commit every days. Okay, start to jump. If I miss out today, tomorrow I'm going to double it up. Okay, so first take good care of your body. And another one thing right here, I just want to give you guys a very good quick tips right here. When I do running, I discovered that when I do the weightlifting, okay, I mean you're taking the weight and you do weightlifting, I discovered that I can burn more fats. Okay, I can burn more fat. So I was 92 kilogram. Now I'm about 83.5 kilogram right here. Now I'm about to go to 78. That is my ideal weight right here. And I gotta tell you that life is amazing right here after I start to change a lot of my routine. And for those who haven't exercised right here, go. This is the first step right here that you need to do. You have to stay committed. And I know. Some of you saying that it's not easy. I know. But you need only 1 hour, my friend. 1 hour a day. Start with that. 1 hour a day. You can start with walk first and do a slow jog. That's what happening to me. I start with walk first and slow jog, and now I go to another pace right here and go to another pace. And I'm committed to myself that anytime from now, if I'm get ready, I want to join marathon and I want to join triathlon, which is my friend Danny Yo has been asking me, brother, you want to join triathlon? I say, okay, I need to get ready with my body right here. Maybe I gotta join triathlon one day. Okay, so first step right here, guys, if you those who just already jot down here, the first step right here is actually Tony Robbins take good care of his physical body. Now, the reason is if you take good care of your physical body as well, then only you can take care of the next base right here, which is number 2, emotions and meaning. Okay, penguasaan emosi. This is the next step right here. How do you want to love yourself? How you want to actually get more better feeling about yourself if you do not take good care of your body? All right, but of course right here, when you jump into the next base right here, we're talking about emotion and meaning, which is not that easy, because every day we constantly battle with our own self, with our own voice. Like say for example today, you told yourself that I know that one day I can achieve to become millionaire. But on the other side, you have one voice telling you that oh no, you cannot do that. No way. You think you can become millionaire? You think you can become successful? So every day we have this constant battle, emotions, and plus negativity right here. Trust me, guys, we all have this problem every single day. Negativity, we have anger, we have resentment. Now I want to share with you all something as well here, that some of you right here, that having an emotion type, this is what Tony Robbins mentioned as well. Some of you cannot go to the next level of your life because you constantly blaming. It's always about other people cause you to become miserable. Like say for example, today, if you're not doing well because of your father, because of your mother, because of your brother, because of your ex-girlfriend, because of your ex-boyfriend, because of your ex-wife, I become like this. So every single thing that you continue blame and blame and blame. Because I'm this, because of them, I become like this. So every day you do not know how to actually overcome this emotion. But it is a very important right here. You need to master your emotions. Now, one way is actually Tony Robbins mentioned about this is actually, say for example that you're having a really tough day or sad day. Okay, later on we get a chance right here, we can open the question right here. Tell me, okay guys, every day, what challenge that you face the most? Like what kind of problem? Like you feel sad? Guys, I understand. Like some of you, you mentioned about that. As on what you mentioned is, your talk is so easy. I have a friend is facing cancer. You know how does it feel? I gotta tell you all one thing here. My mother, when back in few years ago, back in 2008, my mom was diagnosed final stage cancer. I know how does it feel. I know how does it feel actually, when you get cancer. My mother was diagnosed final stage cancer during at a time. So I know how hard it is. And my feeling during at a time, the mother that I love so much, that when the doctor mentioned to me that your mother only left 3 months to go, how do you feel? And I want to share with this to all of you right here, for those who watching my program right now today, that I want to tell you that I have an amazing mom, that she is her spirit right here until today with me. But I gotta tell you one thing, that my mom told to the doctor that she is going to live for the next 5 years and not 3 months. She will live for the next 5 years. And she told the doctor that, doctor, you are not God. And I'm telling you that I'm not sick. I was there watching my mom. And she said that I'm not sick. It's just only a lump. It's a breast cancer. It's a big one. It's the final stage. But in her mind, she kept on telling that this is just a lump. I will continue to live for the next 5 years, not 3 months. And I learned something right there. Look, my mom have a final stage cancer. I know it's not easy, because cancer is something that you feel deep inside your your life, like everything is so devastated, everything is so terrible, everything is so tough. Your life suddenly crumbled down, everything start to become dark. When I look at my mom at the time, I know how disappointed. And I tell you guys that I was really, really sad during that time, because I've been asking myself, like, why my mom? We do our best, we always go and pray, but why suddenly my mom got cancer? But I say, Mom, why you? And my mom told me one thing, like, it's on, it's all right, it's okay. If it is God plan, it's all right. But here I'm going to tell you one thing right here is on. I'm going to tell you that I want to live my life to the fullest. I want to enjoy every single day of my life. So that's what my mom told me, and she told to all my siblings, including my father and anybody visiting her. And she said that I don't want each of you look me like a sick person. Never, ever, ever look me like a sick person. Please treat me normal. I want to enjoy my life. I want to enjoy my show. I want to be happy. I want to laugh. I want to joy. I want to feel gratitude. So one word strike from my mother's mouth during that time is, I want to feel gratitude, bersyukur. My mom at the time is actually trying to find something that she feel like she want to be grateful. And I asked my mom, I say, Mom, I understand what you feel. They said, no, you don't look me like a sick person. Remember? I said, okay, Mom, tell me, how do you feel right now? And my mom told me that, first of all, I'm feeling very grateful that I have 5 wonderful children. I have a wonderful family. Even though no matter what happened in the family situation right now, I have you all children right here to support me. Okay? That's the first thing I'm gratitude. Number 2, at least I'm given a chance right here to enjoy, even though my time is short, I still breathing. I'm still breathing. And during that time, I was like, wow, Mom, during this final stage of your cancer, you're still able to think in this way. Another few weeks right after that, the doctor mentioned that the cancer already spread into my mom backbone, and my mom, the backbone has become fractured and she's paralyzed during that time. That's the reason why I quitted my job as an engineer and spent my time to take care of my mom for the next 5 years. That was the best moment I can tell you. I want to tell you guys, taking care of my mom together with my siblings and my family. Look at my mom is one of the best event ever happened in my life, because I get a chance to see a strong mom try to teach the son and the children, actually whatever challenge come into your life, you can overcome it. So my mom got the next news is actually she's going to be paralyzed forever. That is the second bad news when we heard about it. And I feel like so sad. I say, how come? First you get a breast cancer, Mom. Second thing is you're paralyzed. I mean, you cannot move. And my mom say, it's all right. I got a hand. I can roll the wheelchair. Every single thing that my mom faced the problem, she turned it into positive. This is how strong it is that she control her emotion. And trust me, guys, during that time, my mom during that time in her bank account, she only left 2,000 ringgit in her account. That is the only final things that she have. And she told me one thing, that I'm gonna make more business. I'm going to run business right here. Even though I'm sleeping on the wheelchair, I'm sitting right here on the wheelchair, or I'm lying on my bed. I gotta tell you that I can still run a business. There you go. My mom told me and showed me that. This is one of the most important thing right here. How actually she turned her emotion, taking all this bad thing coming to her and turn it quickly into positive by learning this one word right here, gratitude. This is how she actually showed to the children right here, being gratitude. She she have a good friend. She is being gratitude, at least no matter she got a cancer, no matter that her, she's paralyzed, she is being gratitude that she still can breathe normally. She know that she's going to having tough time to walk, but she know that she can use her hand. She know that her bank account only left few thousand ringgit at a time. And I tell you that she calling client at a time, talking to customer to buy her product. And I'm the guy that's sending her product, during that time and collect the money. And I look at my mom, how she make 5,000 ringgit, 6,000 ringgit right there. I become a delivery guy. I become like the, post laju guy and, the postman and selling. And I saw my mom teaching me business during that time. I say, wow. Look, she's already facing that period of time, the tough moment, and she turned it. This is what does it mean by your emotion right here that you need to master first. Because first of all, the second thing that I want to share with all of you right here is you need to love yourself first. Oh gosh, I want to tell you all this. This is what happened to my mom. She said that how you want to love other people, how you want to take good care of other people, if you do not know how to actually love yourself first. And gosh, as a son right here, the 2 words here, gratitude. Even the little things that you have right now, it doesn't matter. You don't have the money right now, you will get the money soon. This is what my mom taught me. You don't get the money right now. Maybe some of you, Stay in the area that you face challenges in your marriage and everything. Guys, my mom continued to tell me that that is only temporary. God never gonna challenge you more beyond than your mind. And this is exactly what happened to Tony Robbins as well. You know, that you need to switch your mind quickly. I know you feel sad, you feel anger. Some of your friends maybe backstab at you. You have haters. Probably right now you have a haters that don't like you at all, and you've been spending your time too much, attending them. Quickly reverse this. Quickly change this. Change your emotion into this gratitude. Number two, love yourself first. You gotta make yourself happy first before somebody else. Yes, you have wife, you have spouse, you have husband, you have children, you have business partner, you have your family around you, but it's your duty right here, my friend, to actually love yourself first before than anybody else. So next thing is actually you need to control your emotions. So right here I've shared with you that my mother become one of my role model as well, and during at the time I'm reading this book right here, Unlimited Power, and share with my mom that, mom, what exactly that you practice here is actually what I read here in this book. And mom, you don't read any book at this moment, but you already practicing it. So let me see here. John Fang says, great sharing is on. Amazing story. God bless your mom. The secret of law of attraction, always gratitude moving forward. Yes, it's true. The law of attraction is always working 100%. 100%. And I told my mom during at the time is actually, how to get more money. She said, no. Don't think about how to get more money first. Okay, make yourself happy first. Then next thing is actually, if you want to make more money, you need to add more value to other people. You must have something that you can add value to other people. And when you add value to other people, then you will get paid for your service, for your fee. Then that's how actually you help other people first. You need to help other people first. Then only you will get the abundance and the blessing. So I got to tell you all that the 5 years that I spent time with my mom is one of the amazing gift in my life until today. And this is for the very first time I bring it right here on the Facebook Live. I always keep this story right here, and I want to share with all of you today that I feel that what if, this is what, like Steve Jobs say, like, what if today is your last day? What will you do today? So this is the stories that I want to share with all of you, that how my mother teach me, and exactly like how Tony Robbins shared with me. If you feel sad, if you feel anger, you feel resentment, you feel somebody, stab you at the back, doing something, you have to quickly switch your emotion by using the power of gratitude. Next thing is right here. The word that my mom mentioned is actually love. Love is so powerful. By loving yourself first, you can wash away all this anger, sad, and everything. Now, I know it sounds not easy, but you need to learn to practice this already every single day. I feel gratitude today. I got a chance to have a good partner right here in my life. I got a wonderful wife, wonderful children, wonderful business partner, wonderful family right here. Every single day, I gratitude. I still constantly receive a lot of challenges, like you all. We gonna still constantly receive all these challenges as well. But you need to overcome right here by learning to master your emotion. Now, Tony Robbins mentioned that this is a second step right here that you need to do constantly every day by mastering your emotion. Okay, now the next part right here is relationship. If you do not know how to do your number two, it is very hard for you to do the number three, which is relationship. I know some of you found out that it's not easy, but we're gonna talk about the relationship. It is very important. Family, like for me, family is very important. Okay, but I get a chance right here to see, like if you check back Tony Robbins family, you see Tony Robbins has been living with 4 different fathers. The mother married another one, divorced, married another one, divorced again, and married another one. So living with 4 different fathers for Tony Robbins is not easy. Okay, and just to let you all know that my father married twice. Okay, I have first mom, second. My mom is the second mom, but my father did an amazing job because our siblings all until today, I feel gratitude that they all are amazing siblings until today. But I'm gonna talk about I have a friends also face marriage problem, marriage challenge, and again right here I have no rights. I'm not the expert actually to mention about relationship. with you all here today. But look, even Tony Robbins as well went through divorce and married again another new one. Again, when coming to relationship, this is the one of the most difficult subject in the world, perhaps. Okay, but again, if you actually know how actually to make sure that your relationship in a good terms right here is actually can help you to expand your way to become a better person. So relationship between husband and wife, like me, my wife, I gotta tell you that my wife and I, two of us are basically an alpha person. I'm an alpha guy, strong, and she's also a strong character as well. She's an alpha lady. She's smart, she's brilliant, she's beautiful. My wife is listening right now, watching right now. Hello, hi. She's just next door right there with my little beautiful baby. Okay, but two of us right here, when we both alpha, we tend to have our ego. Okay, now when coming to husband and wife right here, it is a very, very important that we have to throw away our ego. Again, I'm telling you all that guy always face this problem here, because guy like us, we always have high ego. We want to be winning all the time. We sometimes don't give a chance for a lady to talk. But I gotta tell you one thing, that my wife is a very wise person, and I'm thank God that I marry her, because sometimes when she tell me the truth is a very painful for me as a guy. But and I ask myself the second question: what if my wife is right? Let's have a look on the different perspective. And most of the time, my wife telling me she's always correct. She always see things, always the best for me. So sometimes I always think like, hey, my wife purposely want to do this because, or maybe she want to, not want to be. She maybe don't want me to be successful, but whenever time I get advice from my wife, whenever she tell me something, she always telling me something for the best of me, and she always want to do something for me, the best of me. So I need to throw away my ego. So the relationship, husband and wife, need always to be taken care of well. Again, other things right here, we talk about the relationship. Sometimes husband and wife, girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever relationship that you have, sometimes because of your tone. Because of just a tone, you can start into argument. What do you think by this? Why you give me that kind of tone? So it's true. Sometimes a tone can actually make somebody, jump into, and start to have an argument right here. But two of us is always like, we have one rule. Okay, maybe I want to share with all of you right here. My wife and I, when we have an argument, sorry, my wife, if you're listening to me right now, when my wife and I, we have argument, we always have one rule. We cannot carry forward our problem until tomorrow. We must settle it by tonight. No matter how hard is the argument, who's right or who's wrong, especially when I'm wrong. Guys, I gotta tell you one thing. Throw away your ego and please admit your mistake. It's gonna help you a lot. And normally when I argue with my wife, I'm say I admit it, I make a mistake, and normally what two of us will do at the end is actually we will hug each other. I will kiss her, I will hug her deep, and I say that I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. And we know that both of us, we love each other so much, and we always promise to each other that we need to take a break. Don't carry out the argument to the next level, and we must settle it by today. So you see, in coming to relationship, I know each of you have different levels. Some of you maybe argument, when you argue, you can take it into next level. Sometimes things can fly. Chair can fly, table can fly. I know some of them is like that. But again, right here, guys, you know that you have your own aggressiveness. But again, right here, you won't solve the problem right here by sometimes listening. I think, guys, we need to learn one things right here: the art of listening. Okay, guys, sometimes we always want to solve the problem, but for women, it's actually not to solve the problem all the time. They just want you to actually lend, the ear and listen to them. Listen with heart, So it's very important for actually to take good care of your relationship. Like me, my family is everything. My wife is everything. My children, my baby is everything. My family, my siblings, my father. They all my everything to me. So you need to take good care of them. And this is how actually Tony Robbins make sure that he take good care of the relationship. Okay, now the next step is actually not only taking good care relationship to your family, direct family, but you have to take good care relationship to your direct father or mother, your direct siblings. I know some of you have a very smooth journey as a sibling, but some of you siblings is not easy. I gotta tell you directly, my siblings is also not easy, where everybody is too smart. I know some of my brothers actually listening right here. Yeah, they're gonna shake their head because everybody want to be the best. Everybody knows something. Everybody do it, and our siblings have a lot of high ego. Seriously, we are so egoistic in maniac, in certain way. But actually, we love each other one way to another. But it's very important actually siblings here to actually love one another, to respect one another. As my mom give our final advice is actually you all siblings here need to love each other, support each other to the rest of your life, regardless what happened. So our siblings right here, we all continue to talk. If we have a misunderstanding, we always have a meeting and we discuss together. Next thing is relationship between you and your business partner. It is very important right here. You need to maintain a good, good gesture, good relationship with your business partner. If you have an argument, you have to change it quickly. Okay, so relationship is the next step that you need to take good care. Next thing is, once you take good care already, your relationship, number 4. How many of you already jot this down right here? Okay, all right, that's good. Now, number 4 right here, on top of the pyramid right here, time is the valuable asset for you. Now, I want to tell you all this. With today's technology like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, what else we have? Snapchat. We have all these things right here. We constantly bombarded right here with a lot of information right here. And trust me, you are not alone. When I bring my mobile phone right here, okay? When I bring my mobile phone right here, I sometimes was quite shocked that I can scroll down and continue, watching videos, some funny stuff, I continue read, some is I don't think is interesting, but I just continue read. I can scroll down just like about 1 or 2 hours, really seriously, really wasting my time. No problem about Facebook, that is really good. Like if you guys watching right now the show that is really impactful to you, go and watch it. If you think that like this show is actually help you a lot, then watch it. Like me, now my brain right here that when I scroll down to Facebook, I quickly filter which one I think is relevant for me, which one is not going to be relevant for me. I'm gonna skip it. Okay, now when we talk about the time also, it is a very, very important for you to actually spend your time with the right person. Your proximity. Okay, there's always a saying that tell me 5 of your friends and I can tell you your future. Now if you manage to get 5 of your friends that is a positive, always encouraging you, they always move into growth, they're always progressing, and they're always 5 or 10 steps ahead than you, they're already successful, and you continue friend with them, ask them the right question, adding value to them, you're going to end up just like them. But if you always go and hang out with a friend, sometimes when you go on and have a drink, it's nothing wrong to chill out with a friend. But every time you sit down with them, they always talk about how bad is their wife, how bad is their job, how bad is their work. They're always complaining. It's nothing wrong actually with complaining, but you need to ask them the next question is what you're gonna do about it. And most of them sometimes they don't do anything about it, so they just just having fun complaining. And I gotta tell you also, Malaysia is very famous with the I think you guys gonna be agree this the bawang ranger, the bawang ranger. Bawang means those who don't understand this, bawang means is those who love to gossip. You need to spend less time with those who kaki gossip, those who love to gossip around. Don't spend more time with them. When they gossip, just go. Because this person right here, they gossip, they're gonna talk bad about you. At the end of the day, you do right things, they talk about you. When you become successful, they still talk about you. If you fail, they will talk more about you, even more. So, time is the most important thing right here. The next thing is right here. When I'm talking about time, I'm going to talk about focus here. This is what Tony Robbins did. He's gonna focus on the area that is very important for him to make a decision. The rest of the thing, remember, he's running 54 companies right here. 54 companies. Can you imagine that you have how many employees? You have how many, executive right here, and you need to know who is the key person right here that you need to talk with. The rest you delegate. Now, for those who, running your own business, please, you cannot do everything by yourself. You are the boss, you are the marketer, you are the engineer, you are the database person, you're the accountant, you basically everything. And it's very hard for you to be successful if you do that. It's time for you to hire another person, or you delegate job, or work with somebody, because your time right now is a very, 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 very important asset right here. So manage your time. And when we talk about the time right here, you need to sit down and ask yourself a very important question here. What actually you really, really, really want in your life? Now, this question I think is a very, very important for those who listening to this show today. I want to ask this question right now to all of you. What actually you really want in your life? What actually you're passionate about? This is exactly the same question that Tony Robbins asked to all the participants. What actually you love the most? Love the most. Assume that you already have all the money in the world. You already have money. Assume right now in your bank account you have 10 million or 20 millions. Okay, you can cover your daily expenditure. You can travel all around the world. Assume you already have all this. Tell me what exactly that you really, really want. Now, if for those who can chat on the chat box right there, just go ahead and type on chat box. Maybe we can have a look actually. If you have all the money in the world, okay, 10 million, 20 million dollar right now is already in your bank account. Again, I say that you already have the house, you already bring your family travel all around the world. Okay, you already buy your beautiful sports car that you like. You already basically have everything. So now what's next? What actually you really, really, really want in life? So yeah, for those who want to go, just go ahead there and type on the chat box right there. Okay, so it's very important for you actually to focus on what you really want. If you still do not know what actually you really want, find until you get one. If you still don't get one again, find until you get one. Okay, so now time is the next thing right here for Tony Robbins. He needs to make sure that he manages his time properly. And another one thing right here that I want to share with all of you right here, that if you want to be a successful person, I always see that those who very successful person, they always have an organizer. Okay, the organizer is always guide them actually what to do, what is today's to-do list. They always have to-do list. Tonight, what is my planning to do tomorrow? They do a very simple basic step like that. If you ask Bill Gates today, he's still writing down what he's going to do tomorrow. Can you imagine a Bill Gates is already multi-billionaire? He's still learning, he's still reading, and he still do his to-do list every single night. Okay, now the next step right here, once you find your time, next thing is actually you want to walk your mission, your career. Okay, what actually you plan to do? Apakah kerjaya yang Anda suka? What do you want to do? So this is the part right here that you need to ask yourself question. Do you want to run a business? Okay, next question is this business is going to add value to other people's life? Is it I'm going to help other people to become successful? Do I provide a service that actually going to help other people? Okay, so you work on that mission, your career, which is something that you like. If you like to do a business that selling handicraft, then you find something that you joyful do with it. If you like to do a delivery business, then do delivery business. If you like to do food business, okay, then try to think about how actually you can add more value, more joyful, more stuff. Let me share with you that during the time that Tony Robbins shared about one guy. Okay, about one guy, running one company called Zappos. Zappos during at that time, okay, this Zappos is a brand that's selling women's shoes and slippers. Okay, so Zappos during at that time is actually already in the verge of bankruptcy. Guys. So one guy came in, tried to save this company. So can you imagine that this company is about to close down, about to be, ready to be bankrupt, okay? And this guy right here come up with a very fantastic idea. His name is Tony Shea. Tanisha mentioned that why not we change our business idea and we are going to revamp the whole entire business by giving more ideas and more value to the women today. So what we're going to do is we're going to run a website, and then we're going to ask all the ladies, okay, that can, interested to buy the shoes, they can select 30 pairs of shoes, and we're going to deliver the whole entire shoes to their home, free of charge, free delivery. And when the shoes arrive to their home, that lady or that particular client can choose any shoes that they like the most. Okay, if they don't like any of them, they can take the whole 30 pairs of shoes, deliver back to the company, also covered free of charge. He come up with this one crazy idea, but look, this simple idea, free delivery, free choosing which pair that they like. If the lady don't like the shoes that they see after they selected online, they can return entire shoes back to the company, and this idea make the company Zappos $2.6 billion. Wonderful idea, right? So this is actually by adding value, because sometimes some of the lady, they don't have time actually to buy shoes because they taking care of the baby at home. But suddenly you can select the 30 pairs that you see nice online, okay, and then right after that it delivered to your home. Ladies, listen this, and you can choose. And trust me, ladies, when it coming to shoes, okay, I don't believe that you only select one, but you will select maybe 2 or 3. At the moment that you feel the shoes and you look at the mirror and you feel like, I start to like these shoes already, and there you go. That's what make the company, move into the next level. So that one is actually, mind-blowing. So what kind of work or career or mission that you want to do right now, your business that you want to do right now to give more impact to other people? Now I want to give you another second example right here, the company called Hyundai. How many of you ever heard Hyundai right here? Hyundai. Do you know what company is this? Anybody? If you know this company, just type on the chat box. Do you know what company is this? Hyundai. Any of you have any idea what is this company? Just go ahead and type in the chat box. Do you know this company called Hyundai? Yes, is involved in automotive. Yes. How many of you know this company called Hyundai? Okay. If yes, just go ahead there and type on the chat box. Hyundai. Okay. Now, what happened to Hyundai back in 2008? If those who remember during the financial crisis here. Now, Hyundai is another company from Korea, doing sales just like Toyota, like Ford, like any other companies that you know. And during at the time, what happened to Hyundai is actually they want to increase their sales, but people are very negative about recession, people going to lose the job, how they're going to pay the car, how they're going to do this, how they're going to do that. But this company take a different step right here. During the tough time, they doubled and they tripled their sales. So how they do that? By giving more value to the customer. So this is what happened to company Hyundai. This is what actually Tony Robbins shared as well during the Pyramid of Mastery, is actually giving more value, add more value to other people. So during at the time is Hyundai is doing promotion to all the customer, okay? First of all, no money down, okay? Means there's no down payment, there's no deposit 10% or 15%. Free, 100%, no down payment. You can get the car and start to use it, and you can pay it every single month. That's number one. Number two, when you lose your job, say for example, and you cannot pay the car for at least 24 months, you cannot afford to pay the car, you return back the car to the company. And just to let you know that recession, based on the study case, the most maximum it can go up to maybe 18 to 20 months. But this company already put ahead 24 months. If you don't have a job, you lose your job, just return back the car to us and you don't have to pay any single cent. Some of you think that is totally crazy, right? That is totally crazy, but not for Hyundai. not for Hyundai. They call it Hyundai, okay, not for Hyundai. Because during at the time, they double and triple their sales because this company understand that most of the people, right, is the middle class people, middle class earner, that the most important for them is actually they need to save for their family money. And if they lose their job right there, they need to actually, one of the things is actually to pay the car every month will give them a hard time. But this company is taking good care of them. And look right here, the customer, the relationship the customer have with Hyundai is saying that this company understand us. Because of this company understand us, we want to be loyal to this company. We will continue purchasing. We continue pay our installment once we get our job back. So you got two ideas already right here, guys? Yes or no? You got two wonderful ideas right here. Okay? So when you want to do business, your career, always ask yourself, what is actually your real mission right here? What is actually your goal right here? Do you want to help other people? You want to build other products? But if you have a question right here, but how I'm going to help other people if I don't have the result yet, I don't have the skills yet, go and find the skills. Go and learn the skills. It will take you time. There's no shortcut about it. Once you learn the skills, you practice yourself. You practice it and get the result first. And if you think that this is part of your passion right here, teach other people. Help other people. Okay? So don't always talk about, I don't have the skills, I don't have the result yet. Take time. You need to start right now. Because learning a new skills right here, when you learn new skills, you adapt to yourself. Now you become slightly one step ahead than the other. Remember, you don't have to be so super perfect mentor, okay, super perfect coach. What you need to do is maybe you are 2-3 steps ahead compared to beginner. And this beginner right here is looking for you to teach them about the first 3 steps. Maybe the step number 6, 7, somebody else will take care of that. So you will pass them to another expert. But the first 1 to 3 steps, where a lot of customers are looking for this kind of service and you are there, you give them that value. The first step is right here is you need to upgrade your knowledge first. You need to upgrade your skills. Okay, go and learn. Okay, that's why, like me and myself, I continue to spend my time every single year, a certain budget to continue to learn, continue learn, reading, attending courses so that I can upgrade my skills. Because once I upgrade my skills, I am able to give a new update, a new knowledge to all my clients and to all my students, so they get a better edge, for their business, for their trading, for the consultation, for motivation or whatnot. All right. But again, right here, if you continue giving yourself, but I don't have the money, I don't have the, guys, I want to tell you one thing, that in today's life right here, we already have wonderful resource right here, free Wi-Fi, and you have your phone. Did you know that today you can get a lot of wonderful information online on the internet, and you have to grab it and get the correct one and start to run, start to read and practice it, get more skill, because once you get skill, you have a value. Once you have a value right here, and you able to teach other person. Okay, so this is one of the very, very, very important thing. So work your career, your missions towards what you want to have. Number 6 right here, finance. Because the moment, okay, you look at the number 5, the moment that you do something that you love to do, the career that you like to do, money will flow easily. When you love doing something that you've been passionate about, you're obsessed about, you don't feel stress. You don't feel, pressured, like very high pressure, but instead that you feel so excited doing it. But if you feel like today, you're doing the work and it feels so stressful, you feel so pressure, that might be not the correct business for you. That might be not the passion that you're looking for. Because if your business that you like today, or you obsess of doing something, regardless you have the money or you don't have the money, you will still doing it as if like you get paid $10 million. Okay, now another things right here that I learned also from Tony Robbins is number 5 and number 6, especially your business career here is number 5 is whenever you want to give charge to your customer, like say for example you're charging your customer $100, you must make sure that your product or your service is actually worth 10 times the value compared to your customer, what they paid you. Okay, so if your customer say that I'm going to use this service right here with $100 or 100 ringgit, you need to craft a product design that give them the value that worth 10 times, which is 1,000 ringgit or $1,000. You need to have that kind of mindset, because when you give more value to your customer will find out like you are a better provider, better service. And you see, customer is always like, you know, they love actually, you know, a service provider that they give them more, okay, more info, more service. And this product right here that you give the 10 time value, okay, but this 10 time value will not cost you actually much more, you know, that operational cost and whatnot, but you're giving them that extra value that, you know, coming from the value of the impact or the result that you're going to give to them. Okay, so if you have a service that worth 10,000 you know, ringgit, then you have to give like 100,000 kind of value. Means the customer should have a good result, customer should go to the next level, customer should have long lasting changes in their life, they should have a positive impact in their life. So that's what actually Tony Robbins actually share about giving 10 times more value, giving more value upfront. Now, when you have a lot of money, this is the area of the finance where you let your money work for you. Okay, so Tony Robbins is actually investing in all this company, and 54 companies that actually generating 6.6 billion. Where he interviewed, if you check this book right here, one of the books is he mentioned about the money master the game, and also the unshakable book right here, that he invests in the right company by asking a right question to the right mentor. So he interviewed Warren Buffett, he interviewed Ray Dalio, Paul Tudor Jones, which is one of you know, his client that taking coaching with him, and there's several more billionaires that he's asking questions. So the question is actually to let the money work for you. And just to let you all know that this is the area that my business fall into. Okay, I am doing the service a lot in this finance industry right here, financial, especially like for investing, especially like for trading. This is where my area is. But of course, I share with all of you right here that the area number 6 is where my business, where how I relate to a lot of people, where most of them, they already achieved certain success in their career, certain success in their business. They want to know actually how to invest in the right stock market, how to invest in the foreign exchange, how to trade more in the commodities. They want their money to actually continue grow. But in this part right here, the finance area is actually where Tony Robbins always mentioned that where you want your money actually work for you, regardless during, you know, recession or not recession. By having a good steady finance, it will give you actually more choice. Now, but last but not least right here, we almost come to an end already. This is the last part right here, the top number 7 right here, spiritual. Okay, you already you want to go, you know, after you manage to balance up all this right here, you want to celebrate. And the best part right here, that you want to contribute back to the society. And this is what happened to Tony Robbins right here, that he's continue giving himself right here is actually to feed more people. And today Tony Robbins continue feed, you know, the homeless people all over the world of more than half billion people. Sorry, he's giving food, okay, feeding more than 500 million people all over the world. Can you imagine that? When you have everything already, you want to give back to the society, you want to help them back. The reason being is you want to be, you know, have a fulfillment, you know, you feel great, sense of joy, sense of fulfillment, sense of greatness. Okay, there is a lot of, this is what Tony Robbins shared during the program, is he met a lot of billionaires, and many of them, some of them is actually still not happy. You're going to be quite surprised. They're already a multi-billionaire, but they're still not happy with their life. Because this is the thing, you need to know how to celebrate, you must know how to contribute back to the society, and this is what make you feel fulfilled. And also in terms of spiritual, this is also the area where you feel abundance, joy. Now some of you thinking about but for Tony Robbins, spiritual is the top area. But some of you, spiritual, you want to begin at the first area, which is the physical body down there. Okay, you want to pray every day. Yes, you can do that as well. Now Once you guys see right here, this is how Tony Robbins took 54 companies, okay, and turned it into multi-billion empire by having this pyramid of mastery every single day with him. Now the question is, don't be perfectionist here, my friend. Don't say that, okay, now you see this pyramid right here, the number one is, oh, I need to work on my body first. Okay, once I get my ideal body weight, then only I will focus on my emotions on the next 3 months, on the next 7 months. No, it's not like that. You still can run all these 7 you can run these 7 simultaneously together, but you're going to give a focus which is slightly more, okay, but it's going to affect into one another. Okay, so this is the 7th area of constant growth for an extraordinary life. So I hope that you learned something today, and this is what happened to me right here. When the moment I see the 7 right here is I paste it on my wall every day, and I look at it, okay, which area that I need to work right now. Now, among of all the area right here, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. Let me ask you guys a question right here. Which one do you guys think that you think that you want to work on during these couple of days? You want to work which area? Is it the physical body? Is it the emotion, meaning, relationship, time? Yes, just go ahead there and type on the chat box. Okay? Yes, just go ahead and type on the chat box. Which area that you think that you want to, to improve in your life, okay? And if you practice all this, okay, for those who are listening to my program right now, I am going to pray to you. I'm going to pray to you, and I pray that God gonna give you blessing in your area, your body, your business, your relationship, your finance, your career. I pray to God that God gonna give you all the wonderful blessings and abundance in your life, for those who are watching this program right here. Okay, so go say she want to work on her physical body. Yes, so the next plan is actually what you want to do. So if you want to start with your physical body, okay, you need to work out when? Tomorrow. Don't give yourself an excuse. 1 hour a day. 1 hour a day. Okay, start to go with the walk first and jogging. So make your body until you achieve certain physical body, so you can start to work on that. You can watch a lot of good fitness in your program. So all the best right here for your goal, to go GL to your physical body, and then slowly improve your emotion, relationship, and time. Okay, so we almost come to an end already. I hope that you learned something right here in this program with me today. And for those who say, for those who learned something new today, leave your comment below. Don't forget to click like and share. And first of all, I just want to change back my screen right here so that you guys can see me again right here. Can you guys see me again here? Yes, can you guys see me again here? Let me check here. Let me have a look. Okay, so on behalf right here on Ezon Constantine Facebook page right here and Powered by Quant Solution, I want to say thank you very much for actually joining me program. And this is the first step right here that I'm going to be active again in Facebook right here, so that I want to share with you all more content, more idea, and we want to have this kind of conversation every single day. So I will talk more things in life, about entrepreneurship, about life, about anything that I want to share right here. So once again, guys, thank you very, very much right here for tuning in with me. And those who are interested again to know wanted to know what is my next episode, stay tuned right here, click like. And if you learned something right here today, okay, and if you found out that this message right here is important for your friends, for your family, and you want them to actually know something this year, you can go and comment below here, tag their name, okay, tag their name, or you can click share this information to them so they can watch this together with you. All right, so once again, everybody, thank you very much. My name is Ezon Constantine, and once again, thank you very much. Don't forget to click like my page, and for those who are watching the YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. Once again, have a great day, everyone, and till then, I see you all again. Bye, guys.